Oh my goodness. Time to get over it with Benefati. Let's do a new game. Okay, so you might have noticed that I have not yet beaten the Impossible Games challenge, where you beat the entire game in one attempt in order. You may have noticed that I haven't posted that video. That's because it's really hard to do. Surprise! Beating the Impossible Game in one attempt is hard? Who'd have guessed? So in the meantime, I'm going to try getting over it. And as you can see, we're lagging a little. That's because my computer...
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Is there?
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and you put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered
sudden
they just
movementy
returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up.
Okay, alright.
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
No!
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand
Damn
if you
cup.
have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Even that mistake?
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy...
Let's go ahead and turn that down a bit.
...of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs...
No! Ooh, that was
the player
close.
is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method,
both used the bathroom
correct equipment,
already.
just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding.
Oh, I fell.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder.
No, what is it?
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Oh, I'll have to watch
and that
it.
can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Not without breaking it into pieces. Destroy the
For
world
years
to make
now,
a better
people
one.
have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects. bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
You don't say.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of
This guy sure does talk a lot.
Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines,
Can't get a word in
green screen
edgewise.
Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and
Oh, goody.
mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds.
He's
until
still
some
going.
newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Okay, are you done
In this
yet? No?
context,
Alright.
it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill,
I don't know.
filed in with the bland things?
I feel like you're going to tell me.
When games were new,
Oh,
they
yes.
wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless.
Is that right?
That's not you. You're an acrobat.
Am I?
You could swallow a baseball bat.
I'm one fat acrobat.
Now I know. Most
Although I
likely
probably
you're
could
watching
swallow a
this on
baseball
YouTube
bat.
or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Okay. Oh, he stopped talking! Oh my god. Yeah, it was a distraction. Anyway, what's it been, like 8 minutes? I can finally talk again? Sheepers. So, in between posting the video where I complete the Impossible Game First Attempt Challenge, where you beat all 5 levels on your first attempt in order without losing once between any of the levels. If you do, you have to start all the way at level 1 again. And surprise, it turns out the Impossible Game Challenge First Attempt Challenge is actually somewhat hard, so it's taking me a little while to do that. Who would have saw that coming? So I wanted to post some material in the meantime, and I thought, well, I'm having a hard time getting over it, so let's play Getting Over It. And we'll try to get over it. And look at this. I am really laggy. So, I'm playing the Laggy Getting Over It Challenge. Where you have to beat getting over it while you're lagging.
That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
It's not a real punch in the gut. That would hurt much more. It's a symbolic punch in the gut. A metaphorical. So, I have played this before, once or twice. I might have played it twice.
Oof. Sorry about that.
And when I have played it before, it was not laggy, as you saw when my mouse sensitivity was turned all the way up. Oh, jeez. Hiccup. At least Benefati's sorry. That's enough for me. As long as he's sorry. That's all I need. An apology for my struggling. What are you doing over there, Chris?
Zed.
Zed? What's Zed?
Good band. That's like one guy.
Oh, have any of you heard of Zed before? Post in the comments if you know who Zed is. I've never heard of Zed. You literally just told me about them. What do you mean who?
Who?
Zed. Haven't you ever heard of Zed?
No.
Alright.
They're only number 12 on trending.
What's trending mean? I've never heard of that phrase. Should I try that? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, this is not so good. Alright, we're fine. So we're at Orange Hell. And I don't know if you've ever seen Orange Hell before, but it's pretty much hell with an orange involved. Long story short, I gotta scale this cliff, and it's not easy. And there's quite a bit of setback if I fuck it up. Ugh.
Before I forget,
Hey, look at that. So all I gotta do is a little hop, skip, and a jump here to get a ridiculous amount of height up there. And there it is. And we're, of course, you launched the wrong way, buddy! Must have pushed myself into the rock a little bit, which forced myself backwards. Alrighty. Orange Hell, everybody. The one thing that most people quit at. And for good flippin' reason. It is hell! Nobody likes hell. Except for one guy. Ah! Get up there, you dirty rat. Alright. Little unknown fact, the main character here is that his actual name is Dirty Rat. If you check the files, you'll see that he saved the file name as Dirty Rat. It's pretty funny. So yeah, the main character is actually Dirty Rat, so it's pretty cool. Nice little bit of, you know, a fact that you can spread to your next frat party. Did you guys hear something? Alright, let's... Ta-da! Yeah, we can make that.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you
Who's
didn't.
back?
There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
I did choose to continue. Are you saying that you wanted me to give up? Well, guess what, buddy? I don't know what giving up means. So I'm fucking retarded. Hello, friggin' hat. What a lovely day to see you, and by that I mean worst day of my life. Alright, we're back. And mess it up. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna do that one more time, and then I'll actually do it. So hold on. Let me just... mess up attempt number 2. Perfect. Alright, now I'm gonna do it. I wanted to mess up twice. I get like a sick kick out of it, you know, it's gives me this sweet little chub. Why'd you mess up again? That's not part of my plans. Ah, man. You keep that up. And I'm gonna have to get the whip and chains. Let's see here. So let me try putting a little more rightward pressure to get myself more straight up, because I believe I bounced into the rock. And that's even worse. This is a frustrating jump that a lot of people spend quite a bit of time at, as I have in the past. It's not exactly one that you get 100% of the time, unless of course you're God, which apparently God plays many YouTube channels. I don't know if you've seen the world records. There. And 1 inch too far. Okay. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta launch yourself with just the correct angle, and that has to be enough power. You can't just do a regular jump. because it won't give you enough power. So there's a few ways to give yourself that extra power, and you're looking at one of them, which is the using the hammerhead to the side like I am. And the only way to get enough power this way is to make this little white circle go pretty much straight down. Now that doesn't mean that you pull the mouse straight down, because when you pull, that was odd. When you pull the mouse straight down, the white circle will actually kind of do an arcing motion. It won't go straight because the white circle will stay relevant to the main character here, Dirty Rat. There we go. Come on, Dirty Rat. Can you not do that? Dirty Rat, by the way, is the strongest man who's ever lived. And that's again we're doing that. Apparently, I just can't do this anymore, so I might have to end it. No, go ahead. Walk all over the keyboard, cat. Walk right all over it. Don't even sniff it. Just that's your floor. For those who couldn't have gathered what just happened, the cat just jumped up and walked across my keyboard and showed me her ass because she knows that she owns me. Yeah. Nope. 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 And yep. So anyway, you got to get just the right angle, and that was it back there. As for this part, you got to do a good jump. Basically, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do the jump right. It's probably the biggest jump in the game as far as distance-wise, but it's not really a complicated one. It's not tricky.
It
Just
means
gotta
a
do the
lot
jump
to
right.
me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
Is it? Well, how about a little payback then, Mr. Foddy? A couple $100 wouldn't hurt, you know. Just saying. I like money. You wouldn't know that because I live in extreme poverty, but I do like money. Let's see here. Don't want to mess up here because it's quite the setback.
Don't mess up.
Which basically means I have to spend a lot of
it happened
time
again.
going
Keep on trying. Don't let
back
it
to
get
where I
you.
was. Here, let me demonstrate. Okay. Little known fact, the end of the game was right where I just was. You're supposed to ride the snake, and when you ride the snake, it sends a executable file active, and it puts a little code in the game that says that you've beaten the game. If you don't ride the snake, that code never activates, and the game never registers as being beaten. Little known fact. Not many people know that. So you actually have to ride the snake to beat the game. Here, I'll demonstrate. Hold on. Let's see here. No.
Wait! I just moved another stall into the school.
And drop yourself there, sir. No, not there. Silly faggot. There you go. Now, when I say faggot, I do not mean faggot.
No.
I mean asshole. And not because faggots are assholes, but because I am insensitive and don't know how to use words without using ones that I've heard old people say. And so I repeat my ancestors by saying dumb shit. And so the cycle of stupidity carries on. Nah! And we did it. Alright. Let's try this jump again. Oh, I feel like such a faggot. Let's see here. Alright. Faggot is actually a positive term for amazing, skilled player. I hear it a lot when I'm playing online games. Damn it!
It's not the falling down, but the staying down.
Faggot hat.
Very big fan.
Alright. Love that hat. Best hat ever. Yeah. Few people know this, but JonTron actually coined the phrase faggot, meaning amazing online player. He actually started that back in 1984. All right. Just little known fact. Not many people know.
Clip it. Secret Skull Evan. Clip it.
And by the way, I do get all of my facts directly from the source. Oh, jeez. Oh, this anvil is just the biggest faggot. Oh, that's why I spend so much time with it, because I'm a faggot. Damn it! Oh, man.
Is water wet? Water isn't wet?
Is water wet, says the YouTuber.
If any object being outside of water
Cool!
is wet.
No, I wanted to do this again. Great. I love lag. Lag is actually...
Water is wet.
You fell from above, but I know you won't linger here.
Are you still
Your
here?
hammer's no longer, your jump is no stronger, but your hunger will tell.
Be nice if we didn't launch ourselves backwards.
Fuck my ass.
Lag is one of the best ways to exploit glitches in any game. No, don't pull in. The reason he pulls in attributes a lot to lag, and it's very difficult for me to put my white circle in the correct spot when you're lagging because it doesn't act right, and sometimes it overextends itself even though I don't move. Even though it will move as long as the characters... There you go, perfect. Get yourself right back. Wait, hold on. Let me try something. No, that was stupid. Hey, the cat's come back to walk all over my keyboard. Maybe he'll cancel the recording this time. Or she. There you go, walk right on it. I'm not going to stop you, which encourages you to do it more. Alright, perfect. And she jumped on my shoulder. Oh, I'm getting a cleaning. Licking my hair. Very distracting, which I appreciate distractions in a video game. Makes me play a little bit worse. There we go. Time for you to get a watch! Yeah, that's why it's time to get one.
Actually, that's not true. Technically, I have 2 watches. Neither of them work.
Your eyes don't work? Because those watch... Hey, zinger! Bloop, 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 bloop. Hey. Oh, you have no idea. Son of a bitch!
Did you die?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, as far as deaths go, I'm doing pretty good. I have not died once in this whole game.
Well, that's pretty fucking talented, actually.
You shut the
Are
fuck
you
up.
playing on the hardest difficulty?
Yes, actually, this is the hardest difficulty available.
Fucking man, that's goddamn good.
Yeah, God tier. I know.
How far are you in the game?
Far enough. Why don't you mind your own business, maybe?
If
Faggot?
you want to suck my dick, I might.
Sorry, I was giggling because I really like to suck dicks. Let's see here. Damn it. Post in the comments if you like sucking dicks as well. Alright.
Or if you're really good at the Hell Orange.
Yeah, either one. Post for either of those. Alright. I guess I'm done screwing around. Let's go ahead and get up.
You started?
We're going to do the safe option here so that we can make some progress. There you go. Oh, I love this song.
Go on going down the road, sucking balls.
Get nasty over there, boy.
Yeah, get nasty over there, boy. What the fuck was that? Yeah, what's this song really about?
Going down the road feeling bad.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Yeah, you should feel bad. Friggin' pedophile.
Feeling bad and ain't
What?
Nice little boys.
This guy does. The singer's talking about get dirty, boy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's telling them to wrestle.
Still. That's my favorite part. I love yodeling, but I hate hearing it. as does everyone else.
Down in the jail.
Hashtag going down the road feeling bad. Let's make that.
Nobody wants to make hashtags. We're all older than fucking 3.
I deleted Facebook. I'm pretty sure that the second I deleted Facebook, I lost 10 years on my life. Like, I went backwards 10 years. I'm younger now because of it.
Why?
Because Facebook is for old people. Faggot. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you that. You're not cool enough.
I deleted Facebook once, but then I died.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I deleted Facebook once, but then I died.
You don't make much sense, dude. That literally makes no sense, and you're stupid for saying that. I hope you feel bad. He just walks away sadly. I didn't mean it. Come back. I love you. Oh, shit.
You should lick my feet.
Hey, Chris, we should pretend like we're gay lovers on the YouTube channel. Pretend? Oh, shit. I wouldn't be very good at it. Chris would go too far and he'll start fucking actually doing shit.
I would never.
Don't kill my cat behind me.
I'm literally just petting her.
I heard her. You were stabbing her. That's what she's thinking. I ain't gonna be treated this way. And 9,000% of people just killed themselves. Looking at that little boy, aren't you? Fucking pedo. And we did it. See, the problem here is the extreme amount of lag that I have to deal with makes it so that I can't settle myself. I only have quick, jittery movements,
The same distance.
which means I can't stop. So I have to launch myself the second I touch it. And that's basically, I have to do that launch with such a small margin of error, which is causing all these problems. Now, if I didn't have so much lag, that wouldn't be an issue.
Lag builds character.
Yeah, well, apparently I'm the most characteristic person ever born, because I have a lot of fucking lag.
Exactly.
Lag is my life. Should rename the friggin' channel Lag Player Beats Games.
That actually makes you awesome, because you can do things that are difficult.
Well, I guess I shouldn't do any streaming then, because I don't have lag when I stream. Or at least not from a console. Hashtag PC Master Race is a stupid term because PC sucks!
Well, Mac sucks.
Mac especially.
No.
He says no, but he means yes. Yodele, yodo, yododele, he, who? Yododele, do, lady do, lo, dodele, he, dodele, who. That translates to butt sex, 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 butt sex. Little known fact. Feel free to tell your grandparents that one, because a lot of them are really into yodeling, but they don't know what it means usually. So, just let them educate them, you know? Old people love being told things. They love being told what things are. They're very open-minded. So the next time you see your grandparents, make sure to tell them what to do with their lives and how the world is. They will be very open to hear it. They'll love you for it.
We have the same taste, you and I.
I doubt it. Do you like
It's not
watermelon?
ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat.
What is
You'll
obdurate
feel
mean?
bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
Yeah, right. A flip! And that's how you do that part. Only you can do it way faster than I did it. Alright, real fun part. This part is actually lag compliant, as you can see. Hey, we did it. Got him. Doing it. Be nice if my mouse
Now he's trying
would
to
cooperate.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand
running out of
moves, the
mouse
hammer
room.
may not follow, nor the man.
Nor the man's hand. I've never
In this
played this
his
game.
will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Come on. Just do what I want. That's all I ask, is that you do what I demand of you. That's it. Just submit to my rule. Force it down your throat. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh. Huh? Someone there?
Goodbye.
Who are you?
We're quitting the YouTube channel.
Oh, good. More for me. More
No, I mean
pie.
like it's an abandoned project.
What do you mean?
We're not doing it anymore.
Who isn't?
Everyone. We,
For real?
We all quit.
Is this real or what?
For you.
Okay.
No, we're going to the movie theater.
It seems like people quit before they even did one video.
Hey, I've done 2. I just haven't recorded more. I gotta record more.
Yeah.
My YouTube career is not existent, but I still have some uploaded videos.
Yeah, just do it.
Any losers, we'll be back.
People treat it like it's hard.
It's not hard. Anyway, bye.
Bye. Going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad. Where was it? Here? And then... Oh, yes. Right where I wanted to go. Hey, Poppy! Oh. Sorry, guys. Invited a guest over. A guest known as my pathetic self. Ah! Come on. If you could just do what I bid you to do. No, that's the opposite. That's the opposite. You gotta go that away. And we're out of mouse room, and we didn't need any more anyway. Okay, it's as easy as that, everybody. All you have to do is struggle. A lot. Until good things happen. Okay, that's what this game's really about.
You've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks,
Love
the
this lag.
lakeside. You've learned to hike.
I beg to differ.
There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
Oh, I haven't came yet, buddy. Not yet. This part will be especially difficult with lag. So we're just gonna take it nice and hard. No, that didn't work. Let me try soft. Little known fact, this tower was actually modeled after a town in France called Zimois. The town of Zimois it's a border town. Come on. And in the town they have a large radio tower. And it sits on top of a hill like this one. Little known fact. And Bennett Foddy, he toured in France and he saw the tower and it inspired him to make this one. He confessed in that in his Wall Street Journal interview. Feel free to check my sources. Come on! Not that you have to, because it is a fact. So, little known, though. Very little known fact. Hard to find that one. Next time you meet a Wall Street Journal worker, just ask them for the hidden files. Because that's where they put it, because Wall Street Journal is afraid of the internet. So they don't make it public. And Bennett Foddy is against Wall Street Journal as well. Don't ask me why he interviewed with them, though. Son of a gun. Boy, could you imagine having love with a gun and then a child is born and... Would that be a miracle or an abomination? This is what I want to know. Gotta love the lag. Hey, you gotta make it work, right? Nope, we just crashed right into that, which prevented us from going higher. Oh, so close, mamacita. I didn't want to do the mountain again. Alright, or at least not right now. I'm down for more France Tower. Alright, so we got 3 columns here. The 3 is actually Bennett Foddy's favorite number. Alright. And symbolic of God and Jesus, which is the foundation to radio towers. God and Jesus. Little known fact. Okay. That was not what I wanted to do. Son of a pizza pie in my little pee-pee pie. Come on. Yeah. So have you ever counted the steps here? The number of steps is symbolic. Again, there's a lot of symbolism in this game. The number of steps you put is symbolic of the number of major civilizations that shows up. God. No, so close. Wow, I actually missed the cart? What the heck's wrong with me? Symbolic of the world leaders that show up at summit meetings. Come on. Every Tuesday. Come on. Alright, we're getting nowhere doing that, so let's try something else. Okay, let's avoid insanity for one brief moment and return to it. Okay. Yep. We'll try a half jump. There we go. Excuse me, I want to go this way. Oh, I forgot to ride the snake. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I forgot to ride the snake. I gotta go back.
I dedicate this game to you.
Hold on, Bennett.
The one who came this
Go down.
far.
I gotta ride the snake.
With all my love.
Come on, I gotta ride the snake. No, go. Come on. Come. No, the snake is over there. The snake is over there.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears.
Jeez, I wanted to ride the
John
snake,
Vance
you
Cheney.
dick. Jerk. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to ride the snake. I know, I forgot all about it, and that's totally my bad. I'm a new YouTuber, you know, I'm new to this. So, sorry about that, guys.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before.
There we go.
That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Okay. Over here. There we go. And we're gonna get right there on this little snowman. Okay.
I feel within me a peace
No,
above all
I was
earthly
so close to the
dignities,
snake.
a still and quiet.
Sorry, I got
conscience.
distracted by that
Interest.
stupid radio tower. You know, France keeps on doing stuff like that to me, too. They've already attacked my taxes. I don't know how they did it, because I'm from New Mexico. New York. Jersey. Come on. I don't know why I'm even making these sounds. Like I'm actually exerting physical effort. And really, I'm just slightly moving my wrist in a designed pattern. Okay. Ooh, hello. Oh, thank you for the present. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's like way more than a little. God, you shouldn't drink alcohol, a dirty rat, because you would be a binge drinker. Time for my favorite jump. Haven't spent enough time here yet. Really glad that we landed on this side so that we can do this jump again. No, let me just, okay. over here, and up. And that wasn't enough jump. It wasn't enough jump, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't have known that it wasn't enough jump unless a trained professional explained to you that it wasn't enough jump. So I'm glad that I can be of service. There you go. You have to do it wrong a certain number of times before the game lets you do it right. Little known fact. Okay. It's certainly not my fault. And I wouldn't dare blame Dirty Rat either. He's trying his best. After all, he is the strongest man ever born. Let's see here. You know, he's put forth a lot of effort. It's not like strength comes just from being born. Really? You're gonna go backwards like 1 inch at a time? Go lean on this side, please. You're leaning the wrong way. You're leaning the wrong way. You're leaning the wrong way. Can you... Okay, gravity, thank you. Alright. And we went back to the anvil as intended. Okay. There we go. Gotta love this jittery, sudden movements. That was just the ever so barely slightest movement, but no, we'll do massive circular motions. I probably moved my mouse all of one or 2 millimeters just now. Little known fact. I moved my mouse 1 or 2 millimeters back there. See, I always back up my facts with references. Little known fact that I always back up my facts with references. Okay. There we go. And to the snowman. And actually, I feel like staying on the snowman instead of flinging myself off. I know it's just an idea I'm having for the first time. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's try flinging ourselves off. Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently that's what happens if you fling yourself off anyway. You make progress. Interesting. I'll have to remember that for next time. I've never actually done that before. Little known fact. Alright. And we'll just land right here. That's a good spot. Good as any, right? Little known fact. Little known fact that that spot is as good as any spot. According to Wall Street Journal. And Bennett Foddy and John Foddy. Okay, so that bucket is actually designed after my bucket. Little known fact. Wait, hold on. I want to pet the snake a little. Let me just... Hey, buddy. See, he's actually a good guy, the snake. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, I missed. Hold on. Let me try again. Let me just... Eat it! There you go. Alright, now we can ride him. Yay!
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this,
Alright.
truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, I've heard of that guy. Abraham, something. What do you say? Alright. And there. You also need the Pour Me Blues music before the game allows the executable to be active when you ride the snake. I just wanted to make sure I got that before we finished up here. Okay. You gotta let it play through. You can't just quit when it starts. You gotta let it play through.
Was a man that took me. That's why I'm all in bed.
Little known fact: this game was, the song. Silly me. That wasn't the fact. Just in case you thought it was, that wasn't the fact. I don't want anybody to get confused and get my facts wrong, because sometimes people misinterpret my facts and they tell people wrong things. But little known fact, this song was inspired by Dana Harvey, because Dana Harvey had a very rough career growing up before things finally kicked off. So, little known fact.
I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weak. He has made me bold and grown. He has made me weak. He has made me bold and grown. Took me from my home and left me all alone. Left my mother standing.
Well, this song just goes on, doesn't it?
at the door.
Really, that's where the blues are. How freaking long I gotta hear it.
I left my mother standing in the door. With her hand on my head as her tears fell to the floor. All my clothes in stone cold, the clothes wore off my all my clothes in stone cold, the clothes wore off my and my heart so cold that I sat there for me.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have beaten Getting Over It. We have gotten over it as designed. I believe we broke a world record. I believe the old world record was 14 hours. So we pretty considerably beat it. Thanks for coming along with me on this ride. Little known fact, you came along with me on this ride. But you didn't actually come along with me on this ride because no one's here and I'm by myself, sad and alone, and living a pathetic life of poverty. So, again, have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you have a blessed day. Hashtag Jesus is my Savior. Also, atheists are... I don't fucking know.